We're at it again, guys. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, yeah. We're going to paint up these green little goodies. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. Gonna be amazing. So, where did we leave off? Oh, yes. We did half and half. So now we're going to up it up with the scaly hide. And we're going to go and add a drop to our mix. Woo. Which is going to really crank us up a notch on the color. Okay. Which is then going to let us do what, guys? We're going to layer up, right? So we're getting a little brighter. A little nicer. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Our miniatures are going to thank us for this. Yeah. They talk to me all the time, guys. They tell me things. Yep. They tell me about stuff that's going to happen, stuff that has happened. Do you guys as miniatures talk to you? Yeah? Do they tell you things? You can already see the layering is already working. Right? We're already getting somewhere here. Yeah, but these are we're just doing quickie paint jobs, guys, right? So you gotta be careful. I've scaled down the size of the brush. We gotta be a little more careful here. We don't want to overdo it. And we've reached the point where mistakes start to matter. Okay, so everything's gotta be subtly done. Subtly done. Little touches. See that? Little touches. Every little bit counts. You don't need as much paint at this stage in the game. Little touches here and there. Right? Little touches. Okay? We're just augmenting what we've already done. With that 80-20 rule. And we're going to stay. See that? We're just making it pop. We're just going to make it pop. We're popping it out now. We are past the stage of painting. Now we're selling. We're selling the illusion of light. We are selling, and we're not even going to hit, like we used to hit the whole model. Not anymore. We are going to hit the areas that would catch the light, and that's it. So yeah, we're not going to hit everywhere. We're just going to hit where the light would catch. Where we want it to pop. We want it to pop. Not what we were doing earlier. It's going to be a little different. Alright? See that? We're not touching everywhere. We're just touching a little here, a little there. Now, you could seriously sit and just add a drop, add a drop, add a drop, build and build and build until the cows come out. Okay? And you'll start to get some really cool effects. Look at that. You see them popping now? You see how much difference just that one run made? All of a sudden, we've got a model on our hands. And it didn't take very long, did it? We're a couple layers in, and boom, we've already got a tabletop quality mini. Okay? And Well, I mean, not the whole mini, but at least the green parts. Make sure you're holding the model firmly. Nothing worse than letting it get away from you. And I think we got some in that eye. Me sitting here trying to paint on it. So while the paint's still wet, you can kind of sweep it away. Or I could go back when I do the eye and redo that part. So, but like I said, you gotta be careful. So there you go. There's a good example. Gotta be careful, guys. We're in the part of the game where it matters. Where the boo-boos start to matter. Alright. Here's this goofy guy again. Our old buddy, Mr. Goofball. I mean, this guy's going to be pretty tricky to make look even remotely acceptable, but we're doing the best we can with what we've been given on that sculpt. Given what this set was, I'm a little amazed actually that this orc even came out in this set, because the rest of the set is, it's not terrible. This is terrible. As I recall, there were only a few sculpts that I absolutely abhorred, and this obviously takes the cake. Pretty absurd. Yeah. So here's our origin orcs so far. Yeah. And like I mentioned when we first started, that the facial detail isn't exactly amazing on these. But it's there, so you can, if you're patient, you can really pick it out. I wish I could get a good angle on this. Maybe if I use a light. Because it seems to be shading. Here we go, let's try this. Well, that just kind of obscures it, doesn't it? Oh, by golly. Hold that thought. I'm holding three things at once here. Anyway. Huh. Good times. Amazingly hard to get a good shot of this with the lighting, but you can see it kind of there. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hit him with this next coat. And again, you're just hitting the high points at this stage in the game. We're not using much paint per model now. All right. Hopefully you can kind of see what's going on here. Anyway, we're gonna layer this one up, all these minis, and then we're gonna go to our next color, which is gonna be Envy, and we're gonna mix it with the current mix and see what we get. Let me see if we can improve the light a little bit here. See if that helps. Helps a little bit. All right. So anyway, yeah, we're just layering it up, guys. Layering it up. Creating that illusion of light. And as we get a little brighter, we're going to actually be spots where we're not even going to hit it with the new color. You know, because we want some of this to be subdued to really make the rest of it pop. So eventually we're not even going to be hitting these lower recesses, all but the very tip, to help with the illusion. Really sell it. But you guys get the idea. It's somewhat tedious, but it doesn't take a super long amount of time. It's not that time consuming, especially when you're doing a bunch of models, like I was saying. Because when I get done hitting this model, I'm gonna hit the next one. I'm gonna hit the next one while this one dries. So it's gonna be good for us. And little paint goes a long way at this stage. You don't want to overdo it. Nope. Alright. Our creepy little basilisk friend. And, of course, the showstopper. The big boy. Right? The big boy here. He needs some love. Doesn't he? Now, the other thing is, once we start blocking the areas in, it's really going to make it pop even more. So right now, some of these models, you're not really seeing it because well, first of all, the crappy camera. But second of all, we've got the fact that, you got this lighter gray primed areas that haven't even been painted yet. So that's going to really take away from the effect until we get that stuff painted. So we're hitting the high points that we've already established. Already established, and therefore we're just filling it in. We're just filling it in, guys. We're giving it a little more contrast, which is going to bring out the lowest, love the lows, and make a poppy of the highest of the highs. Going to give us a nice, lovely contrast and create the illusion of light hitting our ogre friend here. You seeing it? Uh? Hi guys, how you doing? I'm a big dummy. I'm a big dummy. Don't mind me. I'm kind of dumb. Oh ho ho. And yeah, so this is gonna really help us. You remember when we first started this model and you could really see those ley lines? This is gonna help us out in making that go away a little bit. So, and that you can still see them, but they're not near as pronounced as they were. We're starting to fool the eye a little bit. We're starting to create that illusion we wanted. Starting to get the effect we wanted. To some extent. Now I mean, for what you paid for this model, can't really complain, okay? This is a kinder, gentler version of what would be a much more expensive model. If you were to actually, get a model that was not 3D printed like this one was, you would probably pay in excess of $10 or something like this. So, at the end of the day, we're trying to take something that was inexpensive and turn it into, make it look like something more. And you can only do that to a certain extent. You only take it so far. But you can see what we're doing now, can't you? Yep. As you get the layers on, you'll start to really see what you got. You can kind of just sense where it's all going. That's a good feeling, Just kind of see where the model takes you. It kind of takes you there, It kind of takes you there. It takes you where it wants to go. You're just kind of the navigator, right? You're not the boat. The model's the boat. You're the navigator. You're taking a ride just like everybody else. You're going on a ride. But, like most things in life, the key is enjoying the ride, right? Anyway, I believe that's enough for one session, guys. I hope you're starting to see what we're up to here. I hope you find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. I hope we should name this guy. What should we name him? Does he get a name, guys? Let me know in the comments what his name is. What is the name of our ogre hill giant friend? Next segment, we're going to add our envy color once I paint all these up. And we're going to really see where this all takes us on our journey. Okay? Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Guys, stay tuned. And, like and subscribe, all that great stuff. Stay safe out there.